Hello everybody! So it's me, I'm back. It dawned on me that I haven't made a video in like 3 months, or no, not 3 months, 3 weeks at least. If you're really guilty about that, and I'm sorry. But I'm back. I've been really busy lately. This is definitely the busiest time of year for me. Fortunately, it will be over this week. So, Wii U's coming out this week. In fact, a week from today. So the entire Nintendo community is obviously extremely excited, but as you guys know, I just can't afford it right now. I don't have the time to play a whole lot of video games. I just barely picked up Pokemon, and I'm like not very far in Pokemon anyways. So that should give you a rough idea of how much I've been actually playing video games at all lately. Anyway, so that was just a brief update, but the real topic of this video is I had an idea that I want to suggest to you guys, and I think it's a great idea for anyone like me who has to pay for their own video games and everything, and I've got enough time to play video games normally, but it's just the money, and I have to be more responsible with what I'm spending my money on now, because of college, everything. But the point is, my idea for all you young gamers out there is to try being a generation behind. Now, what I mean by that is, let's use me as an example. I have a Wii. That is my only console, with the exception of GameCube. But I'm talking about this gen consoles. I have a Wii. Now, one of the big arguments with haters or whatever is that the Wii is the last gen console by their definitions. Now let's accept that for a minute, because let's talk power only. Power only, it's a fair argument to say that the Wii is last gen. It's not that much stronger than the GameCube, compared to Xbox and PS3 at least. Now, let's accept that the Wii is last gen. Okay? Let's also, last gen meaning like pre-2006, and that means that Xbox and PlayStation 3 are current gen, right? So, let's say that now I've exhausted my timing with the Wii, right? If I jump to the Wii U, then I'll have skipped a generation, in quotes, skipped a generation, right? Now, let's talk about that for a sec. I make the jump from Wii to Wii U. That's a $350 console where you buy $60 games, and the $175 controller, and just that all adds up really quickly. Like, think about that. If you want to buy the Wii U with 2 games, that's going to cost you over $400. Easily, like over $450 even, maybe. I don't know if that math is right. But my point is, it gets really expensive with new consoles, right? And now what I'm proposing, at least to myself, is instead of making the jump from Wii to Wii U, I make the jump from Wii to Xbox. And then, so the Wii would be what the GameCube is to me now, and then the, oh my gosh, brand new console would be the current Xbox 360. The slim one or whatever. Because then you think about that. It's a lot cheaper than it was at launch. At least. It's a lot cheaper. The newer model works better. And you have an entire massive library of games. You have the entire console's lifespan worth of games, and they're all really cheap now. You remember Halo 3 was a launch title, right? I'm pretty sure it was for Xbox. That game was $60 at the time, right? You can get it for like $10 or $5 even. Games get ridiculously low priced once it's the end of a console's lifespan. Then you have all the Game of the Year editions. I remember the Batman Arkham City Game of the Year edition came out, and it was like $20 cheaper than when the original game was released. Are you seeing what I'm getting at here? It's just, it saves you a ton of hassle and all the game reviews are on the internet. All the information you could possibly need about that console. It's games. It's the reviews of those games, the pricing of those games. It's all available to you. An entire 6 years of games is at your disposal, and it's new to you. It's all new to you. And if you think about what the disadvantage of that would be, is that maybe if your friends are keeping up with the current gen, which all my friends do, then you get left behind. That is kind of true, but if they're really your friends, then they'll want to play games with you no matter where you are, right? Now, if they were keeping up to date on the Xbox, then they'll have a 360. And if they're your friend, then they'll probably want to play Halo Reach with you or the new Halo 4, right? So you're really not that left behind. If anything, if you buy the Wii U, you'll probably be estranged from your friends this is just my scenario. My friends aren't really... They like Nintendo, but they're not, like, serious Nintendo fans that'll buy every Nintendo system. So, I might get estranged from my friends who do Xbox or whatever, and if I get a Wii U, I won't be able to play online with them. But they already have their Xboxes. They're already brought them to college. If you're gen behind, you'll save a ton of money. You'll know everything about the console. You have a massive library of games. It's win-win. And I'm not suggesting that everyone try this, because obviously that would probably mean the collapse of the gaming industry, because nobody would be buying new consoles. However, I think it's something to think about, and it's a good idea for young people, I'd say. So let me know what you guys think. I'm sorry there haven't been a lot of videos lately. This one probably went a lot longer than I expected. I probably stammered a lot. I'm tired. Alright, well, whatever. I'll see you guys soon. Yeah, Wii U launching in 1 week. Hope you guys like it. Oh, forgot to mention one thing. You guys might think, oh crap, he's gonna get an Xbox. That means we're not gonna get Nintendo coverage. That's another thing. If you have, let's say with the Xbox Wii U scenario, I get the Xbox, right? I'm playing an entire generation library of games, all for cheaper than they originally came out. You can still follow what the next gen console. So like, with the Wii U and Xbox, I can be playing Halo 4, but then if I want to know about Wii U, then as the Wii U goes on, I know what to expect from the next gen. You can basically see the future, your gaming future. It makes total sense to me. I think that's what I'm going to be doing. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to make videos. Obviously, I'll keep up to date on the latest news, give my reactions. I don't think the Nintendo Direct thing recently was big enough to talk about. Basically, there's an account system now, and you have Nintendo IDs, which is like, no duh, Nintendo, that's what you needed. It's kind of simple. I ran out of things to talk about. I'm gonna go. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.